promise not to want no one else, cause I don't want another. Wrestling under covers, take cover, we're in it together. I'm down for whatever, don't mess this up, you know better. Let's just do it, I bet this is your realest love yet. Don't you ever forget, love always your best. And I just wanna be her missus, and when we eat, I do her dishes, I really love her kisses, and it might last forever. Deal with it.
Welcome back, you guys, to Her Mrs. The Visual Podcast. My name is Ashley.
And my name is Red.
And for today's video, we are going to be talking about manifestation.
And setting goals. So basically, me and Ashley manifested 15K into our lives last year by putting it out into the universe and putting actions behind those manifestations. So we want to share that with you guys today, as well as our goals that we have set for 2020.
Yes.
So, where you want to start at?
You want to go ahead and start off with the goals and then talk about how we manifest?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So with the goals, I'm just go ahead and start. One of our main goals is to stop saying so.
I don't think that's like really a goal. That's
it's not.
Yeah, I mean that was a joke because we've been joking on each other about us saying so. Mainly me. I say it a lot. Do not count how many times I said it throughout this video.
I really hope somebody do it.
Yeah. So.
But.
Yeah. Okay, I'm working on that though. I gotta find me a substitute.
Okay, so I said it too. So we just going to start off like with our goals. I'll go ahead and start off with my goals, like my main goals.
Okay.
One of my main goals is to bring in more income for the family. Also, concentrate and be consistent more with our business. Create more content, better content, because we are content creators.
Right.
So all of that is like to bring in more money.
Okay.
I want to also read more this year because I used to read a lot.
This is like the spelling bee champ right here.
And
yeah, she be helping me with my reading.
So I stopped. I'm not quite sure why I stopped, but I want to go ahead and start back reading more. Another thing I want to do is concentrate more on myself, like self-care, because I do tend to take care of others more than I take care of myself. So that's another thing I want to do. I want to at least, meditate a couple times a week.
Yeah.
To start out with a couple times a week and then eventually end up meditating every day.
Right.
So those are my goals. Oh, and to be more consistent with everything.
So those are good goals actually set.
Realistic goals.
I kind of have some of the same goals, but my goals have I don't know. I'll just let y'all know what my goals are. So,
she said so again.
Yeah, we gotta just not worry about that. I want to save more money this year. The goal this year is for us to save 20K. Ashley's gonna put 10K. I'm gonna put 10K. So together we plan on saving a total of 20K. With that being said, we do have a Facebook group that we want to add you guys to, Her Mrs. TV, so you guys can join the savings challenge with us this year. So no matter what your budget is, we'll try to have a savings plan for everybody. Whether you want to save $1,000 for the year, $10,000, $5,000, whatever your budget is, we'll have something that's budget friendly for everybody. So that is something that is very important when you're trying to work towards like your 5-year plan or whatever the case may be. But back to my goals, I want to be able to meditate this year, stay organized, do yoga, and work out because I have to start doing some type of yoga because of my body. I be in pain. So I'm definitely going to start doing yoga and meditating. What was my other ones? Oh, as far as my other financial goal, I plan to pay off our car this year. We're doubling up on payments on our car. So we'll be debt-free by the end of the year other than our house. So I'm pretty excited about that.
I'm excited about that too.
I also plan on reading a lot more this year. Other than that, I just want to have a better diet, and that's it. I'm starting like small and simple. I accomplished some of the goals that I set last year, so I'm just sticking to what I have to accomplish this year. like I'm sticking to it. I'm not trying to play around with saving. Even though we got a baby on the way, we still gonna save.
It's still possible.
Yeah, we made out our budget on how we plan to save the money that we want to save. So, yeah, there's that.
So yeah, those are like realistic goals. I don't believe in setting like too high of a goal. I mean, some people do, and they work extra hard to accomplish that goal, which is nothing is wrong with that. But I like to set realistic goals that I know that I'm gonna work hard to achieve, and I plan on working even harder this year. So,
but basically, to piggyback off what Ashley said, it's good to have like a 5-year plan that in each year you accomplish something that goes towards accomplishing your 5-year plan. So 1 year you check off some stuff that gets you closer to the 5-year goal. The second year gets you closer and closer. Basically, by the end of your 5 years, you reach to what you're trying to reach. So let's talk about how we manifested this 15K.
Yes. So it all started. Oh my gosh, I keep saying so, and I think it's your fault.
It's all good.
But it all started like at the beginning of the year. We already knew that we wanted to save $15,000.
Right. We also knew we wanted to go in a different direction with our content.
Yes.
And being more consistent and really doing what we said we were going to do from the jump and actually sticking to it as far as like how we create content on Instagram, for instance. That's been our big platform for 2019.
It has been.
So.
Has been bigger than our actual YouTube.
Yeah.
But
way bigger.
This year we're working on YouTube as well. But anyway, so it started, we set the goal at the beginning of the year. Then, like, we started with the savings. And then, I would say, like, April, we was on vacation. And we received this email. And we thought the email was spam.
No, we thought it was a scam.
Oh, yes. A scam.
You talking about spam. You talking about spam.
We thought
I thought it was a scam.
Yeah, so I was like, Shonda, just look them up. Because, like, the email and what they were offering us, it was just, like, unreal.
Right. We never had seen that number before from a company.
Not from a company.
Like,
yeah, from an agency.
They wanted to pay us that
like
much.
Like, a lot of money. So
I was like...
So we didn't believe it at first. So she looked it up or whatever before we responded to the email, and come to find out the company, the agency, was actually real.
Right. It really had me like anxious because it took them like 2 or 3 days to write me back. So I was like, man, actually that junk was bogus. Like, what's going on? Like, I ain't understand.
Yeah.
So they wrote me back. They sent the contract. Yeah. They sent the contract for me to go over. Then we had a conference call with them. So I was like, wow, this is real. Then they sent us like all of our products and stuff that they wanted us to do. And I was like, what the?
So it was real. We changed some things in the contract.
Yeah. And
we sent it back, and then that was that. So that was like more than half.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Right.
So then the next month, another company wrote us and offered us a good amount as well.
So basically, Ashley got a deal by herself, and then I got a deal by myself. That's the good thing about us having separate Instagrams, because Ashley actually has people that follow her that don't follow me, and people follow me that don't follow Ashley. So we have different people that follow us. That's a good thing because we're able to get different brand deals,
And we reach different audiences as well.
So that brand deal came through. That was pretty exciting because I was like, wow, this is like really happening. And it's in the beginning of the year, so I'm like excited because I'm like, dang, okay, this is really working out like we said it was.
Yeah, because we just kept talking about it. We didn't think about it like in a negative way.
Right.
We really wanted it to happen, and it happened.
Right, we kept speaking on it. We kept saying, so we're going to get brand deals this year. We're going to work with such and such company. We're going to work with this company. Now, the companies that we said we're going to work with, we still manifesting those, and we're still pitching to different companies. So it's crazy because last year was the first time that we started to actually pitch companies, and they started to write us back. And I'm like, wow, this really works. Like,
yeah, it does.
People will write you back, and you can work with them. So
yeah, you can't be afraid to get a no. Like some companies they'll say yes, some companies they'll say no,
Right.
and then you just try again later.
Right. So even if you do get a no, you can always go back to that same company and say, look, I know you said no last time, but I'm just following up with you to see what we can do. So, yeah, there's that.
Yeah, so that happened, and that was great. And so this year we're trying to achieve even more.
Mm-hmm. We plan on doing a lot more than we did last year as far as our content. We got a new baby on the way, so things are going to be a little hectic in the beginning because we're going to have to focus on the baby, you know, things like that. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited though. That's pretty much the gist of today's video. We wanted to just share that with you guys for motivational purposes. You know, sometimes people don't understand that things like this is possible. We did step out on faith and quit our jobs and basically just went full force into doing this.
Yeah.
So we're pretty blessed to even have accomplished the things that we have accomplished. We worked with a lot of brands in 2019. This year we plan on working with double the amount, and we plan on doubling our income that we made last year. So it's only the beginning. We know that these things can take time for you to get on different PR lists and all this stuff, but it's also great for a black creator to even be in this position, especially as a LGBTQ member, because a lot of times people don't realize that we're not in a lot of marketing, we're not on TV, we're not really displayed to the world as the norm. That's why it's very important for people to support other people that are doing these type of things, whether they're in branding, whether they're in marketing, whatever they're in. Like, you want to support people that look like you, because whether you believe it or not, there's two different worlds when it comes to this influencer thing.
Oh, it
there's
really is.
Times where you might hit up a company and they don't have a budget for you because you're black. And there's times where...
And then you find out that they work with somebody else and they actually paid them.
Had a budget. They all of a sudden had a budget.
Yeah, it was like a recent ad.
Right. So you got to just understand that this is a very, very powerful thing, because ads have come a long way with showing people that look like you in the ad. You want to buy from someone that looks like you versus it always being the other way around. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
She said so.
Yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I hope y'all got something from it. Make sure y'all add us on the Facebook group. All the information will be in the link down below, in the description down below. But yeah, there's that, you know.
Yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure you check out the description box, because we always link everything in the description box.
Yeah, so see y'all in the next video. Peace. Don't be counting my souls either.
Somebody please count them.
Don't.
Somebody will in the comments, and I cannot wait. Don't do it. You said it about 10, 20 times.
It's all good. So, we're done.